My sister had an affair and our family is falling apart. I am so mad, sad, and confused. Long post. Lots of drama. I am married to my wonderful husband. We've been together 6 years and married for just over 1 year. My sister has been with her husband for 8.5 years and married for almost exactly 2 years. They got married 6 months before us. Her husband is an amazing man. He is so fun, a great guy, and fits into our family so well. He's like a brother to me and a son to my parents. His dad lives on the other side of the country and he's not very close to his mom. So he's very close with my parents. My parents had rented a cottage for a week this week. Me, my husband, and my brother-in-law came for the first half of the week. My sister was coming for the second half of the week. A couple of family friends coming throughout as well, but that's not important. Husband and I are taking a lot of vacation this year, so only took a few days off. My mom and Bill said that he could only get the first half of the week off and my sister could only get the second half off from work. I didn't think anything of this arrangement. Maybe I am dumb. No one told us what was going on at this point. My Bill left a couple of hours before my sister got to the cottage. Again, separation didn't even cross my mind. Looking back, that was weird. A week ago, hubby and I hosted a family gathering where only my sister came and Bill didn't because he had an appointment. Didn't think anything of it at the time. At the cottage, a couple hours after my sister got there, when she was alone with hubby and I, she said that her and Bill are separating. This is a necessary step before divorce where we live. She said that their life paths are very different. She does not want kids and he does. I believe this, as she has said many times she doesn't want kids and he has mentioned that he does, so I believe it. We talked about it a bit with her. She seemed very open to talking about it. She said that her ex has a great relationship with our family and she doesn't want that to stop. After she was finished talking to us and went inside, we were outside at that point, my dad came out and spilled everything. And oh boy. I'm sure the different paths is part of it. But the big bombshell, my sister has been having an affair with her superior at work. And this is a name we have heard of before because she's mentioned him in the past. And this guy is also having an affair, he also has a kid, as he is married. He's a lot older than her too. This guy also basically said that she will get his job. So I'm sure part of it is she wants to advance in her career. My parents are so sad, understandably, and beyond pissed at her. They didn't even want her to come to the cottage at all. Her birthday is soon and my mom said she doesn't want to do anything for her. My brother-in-law is living with my parents right now until he gets his own place. And he's been living with them for about 3 weeks now. We are all on his side and feel absolutely crushed for him. He is such a good guy and my heart breaks. My sister called my dad a day before Father's Day in tears because of the guilt from the affair and her relationship breaking. She talked to him for 3 hours. So my dad knows everything and he is telling us every little detail he knows. It gets worse. They bought a beautiful brand new house 1 month ago. I highly doubt either of them could ever afford the mortgage on their own. Plus, they would have to refinance in one of their names, so likely wouldn't qualify on their own. It was a bit odd that she wasn't begging me to come over to look at it. I have never seen the house. I would think she would want to show it off to everyone. I did when I bought my house. And my dad said when she was looking at houses, she didn't seem too excited. But why the hell buy a house when you're on the verge of divorce? They would lose a ton of money selling the house now. They have a 9-year-old dog. I cry thinking about him. The dog is technically my sister's. She got him at 8 weeks old and he was 6 months when she met her husband. But this dog is his too. The dog idolizes her husband. When he left the cottage, the dog chased after his truck crying. And honestly, her husband is a better owner to the dog. She had a perfect life. Wonderful husband, good job, beautiful new house, great dog, amazing family. And she destroyed it all. Not only did she destroy her own life, but she destroyed her husband's life. My heart breaks for my parents. They do everything for us. And they are incredibly parents. They paid a ton of money for their wedding, did a ton of planning for the wedding, and are probably wondering all day where they went wrong. My dad said it has been so hard on them. On top of this, my sister, who is now 28, got into some legal trouble when she was about 19 to 20. Her now husband was so good for her. She got her life on track. My parents were so sad when her life was falling apart when she was in her late teens. And then she got her life on track. And now it is falling apart again and was completely preventable. And my heart literally hurts thinking about how my parents are feeling. My mom has a tendency to blame herself and take things personally, so she is probably so mad at herself, even though she didn't do anything wrong obviously. I saw my dad cry yesterday for the first time. I need to vent. I am so upset and mad. I was holding back tears on the 4-hour drive home yesterday. I don't know what to do. Is there anything that I can do, especially for my parents and BIL?